A blurst bird. He speaks quietly. The waveform is small. He shrieks loudly, and the waveform is large. Hello and welcome back to Kalbus. My name is Kwite, and today we're going to be looking at some r/blurst images. Images that may or may not be cursed. We can't tell. That's for you to decide. I'm just going to show you what we got. Anyways, why don't we jump right into it? We have the hammer and sickle, except the hammer is a different kind of pounding machine. I do gotta say, I've always liked the design of sickles, even though they are farming tools. I think they are epic stylistic weapons. Up here we have the classic image of several men surrounding one small white girl, except this time it's 5 different Spider-Men and 1 Spider-Woman, Spider-Gwen. Oh, God bless. I hope you make it through the day. Gotta say, though, all of these are quality cosplay. They got, like, the muscle definitions and all that. I do respect. Especially that homecoming suit looks nice. The dude in the homecoming suit, though, is looking down very menacingly. ESPN. Penis. 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 You know, I feel like it was definitely designed that way. There was no way somebody didn't do that on purpose. They included all of those letters because they wanted the penis word to be written over top of it. Here we have Phineas and Ferb, the something that doesn't exist being discovered. It's a turtle unicorn, and then we have that unicorn's corpse having chest plate on top of it in Gravity Falls. Jesus Christ. I do respect the continuity, though. That's some ambitious crossover multiverse thinking. Ahead of even the MCU. Actually, I'm not sure about that part. Here we have one of those classic outlines, and whatever your brain fills in proves if you're naughty or not. But it turns out that you are just a fool and you are thinking too weirdly. It's actually just Sonic the Hedgehog going to pick up a coin with his very large and muscular hands. And those things that look like pants down, actually his shoes. You freak. God, so perverted, bro. Peace. A goose snatching the A from peace and going to put it into war. It is time to go to battle, my friends. Recently, they added a guns to SMP Earth, and it's going quite well. I've been shot at least once already by Ty. God damn it, Ty, you have tried to kill me already. We have a cute little sock with a picture of a kitten on it, but it seems like it would be really cute and cool. But in practice, you put the sock on, and you just stretch the cat into some eldritch abomination. Good job, you fool. Here we have an eraser, truly erasing everything on the page. It doesn't just erase pencils, it erases all of reality, leaving by a transparent background and nothing else in its wake. Truly the most effective tool for deleting your enemies. We have the little chicken action figure just looking all innocent, but then it whips out with the motherfucking thing, not gonna be caught lacking. It will roll up on you with the piece. Do not mess with it. Here we have a dude wearing a shirt with a picture of his pug's face on it, and his pug is wearing a picture of a shirt with his owner's face on it. I really do like the juxtaposition, considering that the pug is wearing a black shirt and has, you know, pug-colored pants, and the dude is wearing a pug-colored shirt and has black-colored pants. Very, very monochromatic. Duochromatic? I don't actually know what monochromatic means. I need to Google that, but I'm not going to because that takes too long. Which way do you guys wear socks and flip-flops? Well, personally, I'm of the opinion that you kind of got to do both to balance out the vibes. You do one on one foot one day, and then you do it on the other foot the other day. Sometimes you rock both feet one way or the other. You just got to get into that variety, dog. Otherwise, are you really living? Blursh Nemo? Where's my fucking son? And then he found him. He knew the sign would work. It almost looks like the end of a Sonic stage, like the sign that like spins around when you've completed the stage at the end of like a classic Sonic style zone. They finna dap up though. I love how much taller Nemo is than his own father. Super Smash Bros. Genesis. This dude about to get marked. He ain't know what he's in for. Can't wait to play on the Noah's Ark stage. The environmental hazard is just a flood coming in and killing everything instantly. A sketch artist drawing a kid, and it's just Jabba the Hutt. That's evil, but very funny. Oh, Boba Fett misses his father, and he puts his head to the helmet that his father used to wear to reminisce about all the times they had together and how much he misses him. Little does he realize that the head is still inside the helmet, and it just falls out with a mighty kerplunk. Gross. And then he's traumatized even more than he already was by watching his father get murdered. Long live the king. And he knocks him off the edge, and it's Smash Bros. All over again. 1 scar to the lion who's dead clapping. He shall who not be named. Fuck this school. The kid writes in MS Paint while using a school computer. I do respect. It's one of those things where like there's like literally no room on the desk for a mouse or a keyboard, so they just scrunch up 2 computers back to back. So you have to put the goddamn keyboard on your lap. Oh, we have a Smash Bros. Leak here again. We got a lot of Smash Bros. Stuff going on today. Steve Harvey from Family Feud is making his Smash Bros. Debut. Arthur from PBS Kids as well is making his Smash Bros. Debut. Bear making his Smash Bros. Debut. And Pajama Sam making his Smash Bros. Debut. I really respect the robust choice in character selection. Sakurai has really been going all out with these DLC. He's not afraid to push the boundaries of what we're expecting, and honestly, anything goes at this point. The regrettable temporary tattoo of someone who I ended up breaking up with, so he changed it to Marge. Married to Marge. You know what? 7 out of 10 recovery. Could have stuck the landing a little smoother by just not jumping in the first place, but you did the best you could. Here we have Hitmonchan after he's committed an assault, punching a man and beating him to death. Absolutely blessed. Blurst Garfield. Oh, we have the cat going about. We got Slowbro Garfield with John chomping on his tail. We got Mewtwo Garfield where he's looking even lazier than usual. We've got Gengar Garfield where he's smiling menacingly, honestly. Gen Garfield? Garfield Gen? Gengar? Would it just be Gengar? Gyarados. I do respect, and I like the little Pokeball flourish it's got going on there. I think my favorite part about these is all the particle effects that are also orange like the color scheme of these Garfield Pokemon. Yes, this glass is cracked, but it's still strong enough to withstand the strength of our bears. 2 inches thick and several hundred pounds, this glass is made of several layers and is designed to splinter, not shatter. Will be replacing soon. And when you do, what will you do? It looks very shattered to me, buddy, I'm just gonna say. Candace, Ferb, and Phineas, all looking at Perry's grave at his funeral. It didn't have to come to this, but it's where it ended up, and there's nothing you can do now, Ferb, Phineas. Nothing any of you can do. Open slowly, door is fragile. Aren't we all? Why am I crying in the club right now? We have the security lizard on duty. If you run into him, he will run up on you. Expect no mercy. He's very good at his job, I promise. He's very efficient too. Blurst Duel. We have 2 Power Rangers essentially fighting. The one made out of Bud Light and the other made out of not Bud Light boxes. Bud Light Man is too strong to defeat. You can't hope to fight him. Here we have Greta Thunberg on the train, and outside is GTA San Andreas about to shoot the train and rob it. Food fight, and then the man gets slapped because he's yelling for a food fight at a relief effort. The absolute fool. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen this exact same image posted to however many subreddits and blow up every single time. It's a good gag, but God, I've seen it so much. It's human. Can we go out and make a human? I'd like to imagine that the human would also melt into a pile of flesh the same way that snow does when it gets too hot outside. I'd like to see thin layers of skin just built up, and when you step on it, it just squishes. That's how you could really sell this whole raining men thing on to me. Help emblazoned on this poor man's forehead. He doesn't even realize it, but his thoughts are being projected to the world by things being projected onto him, ironically. Here we have the Joker on the stairs, but it's a little more of a Japanese artistic style. I like it. I dig it. The aesthetic is there for me. It's just a massive backpack. You have a hard time convincing me that this is not just something that's a tourist attraction that you see in a store and then you put it on to take a funny picture with. It's probably nailed to the ground and that's going nowhere. That's not even being supported by his shoulders. You can't fool me, Reddit. I'm too smart. This pillow makes it look like that when you sleep on it, that someone's died. It looks like blood splatter. I don't like the dog laying on it. It looks like really cute and stuff, but I don't like the thought of it being dead. Blurst Transportation, a car inside of a van that is inside of an even bigger truck. It's like Matryoshka dolls, but with cars. You think you defeated the main transportation, but then the van comes out the back to save the day. Then the little minivan comes out the back of that van, and then the bike comes out of that minivan. It's like how the motorcycle was built into the Batmobile in The Dark Knight. Today's special, buy 2 items, pay for both. It's a great deal. It's exactly what you're paying for. Cursed Avatar. Zuko and Aang have to learn and relearn respectively how to bend fire. Except instead of flames, it's bendy worms. It's string worms. Here we have a pet pineapple in its natural habitat, the New York subway, going on a walk with its loving owner, who takes it everywhere she goes. It's in good hands, and I'm sure it's having a good home life. I'm really happy to see that. Blurst controller. We just put the stick on one of the joysticks. That way we get a better and more authentic racing experience. We might not have a steering wheel, but we do have whatever the hell you want to call this shit. If you don't see him, neither will his family. So watch out for dumb fucks on bikes. God damn, if I have to watch one of them go into the main lane because there's no bike lane, they have to make a turn somehow, I'm gonna lose it! We got these dudes channeling the wacky inflatable tube flailing arm man by becoming it themselves. They just put these wacky inflatable flailing tubes on their arms and become the wacky flailing inflatable tube arm man. Aluminum water, 73% aluminum. It will make you strong like metal. A drink for all ages, including babies. sleep. Warning, drink slowly, otherwise you will become completely aluminum. I want to just become a solid block of metal. That sounds like goals right there, dog. And edit to make it look like Marge's hair is the mop being dipped into the mop bucket thing. I like the fresh cut, Marge. It looks pretty sick, if I do say so myself. Oh, we got a man doing his work, but he is actually playing Minecraft in the corner with like a 10 FOV range. I do respect the hustle, always gaming, always grinded. The game never stops, dog. Here we have a couple that's just gone shopping, a stock photo, but very, very weirdly, suspiciously, there is an extra pair of hands around the woman's side. Here we have an artist depiction of what it might actually look like with the uncropped image. A cursed shower. No diving. I thank you for warning me. I was almost about to do it, but I didn't realize how shallow this pool was. Here we have Mario 64, but he's on a mountain loop that's actually some dude's new haircut. I do respect the fade, it's very clean. Dead girls can't say no. Oh, good grief. Off to the morgue to do some unspeakable things. Meat without feet. That's a good point. I can't think of a single other piece of meat that we consume that doesn't have feet, but they're also the only meat with fins. Here we have Terry Crews, Jason Statham, and Sylvester Stallone, and the guy in the back whose name is slipping me right now. And then Terry rips off his shirt and he's wearing a bra. Blurst Fieri. It's Mr. Incredible, but he's wearing a Guy Fieri themed costume, flame flourishes and all, and his haircut is looking absolutely spiffy. Never change, Guy Fieri. Never change. A doggo over a sewer drain. A very cute shy, but he's glowing like a demon, making me think he is an enemy in the upcoming Doom Eternal game. When is that game coming out? I just want to play it so bad. Please don't do cocaine in our bathroom. Okay, there's definitely a story behind that one. I'm kind of halfway between really wanting to know what that story is and not wanting to know at all. Anyways, that's all the time we have here on Kalbus today. If you all enjoyed, you may also enjoy the last blursedimages video that we made, which should be on screen right now. Be sure to check back tomorrow as we upload Reddit content daily. Be sure to subscribe to get that. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and I will see you guys next time.